A quiet castle. Sit back and relax. Are you ready to visit a magical castle? This castle has a pair of large domes. The shades above the castle are made of giant umbrellas of light green color. The walls are violet, and the rooms are huge enough that hundreds of children can play in each room. You like to know more about the castle that sounds quiet and comfy for you. Before that, lie down, close your eyes, and take a long, deep breath. Now exhale and blow out air for 2 seconds. Nice. The castle's gatekeeper is a tall man with wide, brown, and thick mustaches. The mustaches are shining, as if the pearls are thrown on the hair. His smile is flashing and glittering like the tiny tubes and bulbs. The man's name is Luke, and he is doing his job well. His duty is to welcome you in the castle, greet you, meet you, and guide you to move around the halls of the castle. You are invited to lie down on a very comfortable sofa placed in the halls as decor. Other items that you can see in the halls are golden chests, wall hangings, and round chestnut tables. The carpets are mahogany, and the coat hangers are blonde. There is a woman in the castle wearing white and clean clothes. Imagine that she asks you to feel relaxed on a chair and tells you to keep your eyes closed for some time. In the next few moments, you will be asked to place your feet on the sofa and silky carpet that touch the soles of your feet and feels like you have soaked your bare feet under a water tub with bubbles in the warm water. As you move your feet, you can hear a splash of water drops flying in the air. The feeling you get by doing this makes you forget your busy day and fatigue. Throughout a long day, you might play, study, eat with your family and friends, and now all you need is rest and peace. This quietness prepares you to stay fresh tomorrow and all the days that are coming in your life. The world in which you are breathing is beautiful. You are courageous and positive in your life. You feel safe while you do rest. Listen as if you are present in this castle and becoming more aware of whatever is happening here. Just try to focus on how the castle is and how you would like to relax here. Next person that is present in the castle is the caretaker. Someone who loves and cares about all the things and people that is present in the castle. This person is very polite, gentle, and rubs your feet with kindness. You are also a kind human being. You like to get a full body massage from the caretaker. The caretaker keeps on pressing your legs softly so that all your muscles will become relaxed. Moving ahead in the castle, imagine a staircase that is going straight to the upstairs where candles are blown and scents are mixed in the air. The scent of lavender is spreading in the halls upstairs from the candles that are blown. They are purple in color, round like a cylindrical shape, and hollow from the middle as they continue to melt all night. Take a few deep breaths. I want you to smell that scent coming from the candle. Lavender oil is used to make the castle's atmosphere soothing and relaxing, because lavender is an essential extract from the herbal plant sources, and they are known to help with sleep and promotion of deep relaxation. By smelling the lavender, I remember the small town garden where I used to visit in my childhood. The same smell is found in that garden. The dim lights coming from the castle bulbs are enclosed under the floral frames of glass. It appears like the light is coming from the center of a fresh flower. The color of these bulb flower case is made of pastel oil paints. The wall at the front of the stairs is full of mirrors that you can use to look at yourself. You are healthy and smart. You believe in yourself and you are confident about your body. You can imagine what else you will be seeing in the beautiful castle. Breathe in and breathe out. Continue to go deeper and deeper in your relaxed state of mind. Maintain your relaxed posture and let your body loose. Feel the comfortable time you are spending right now. Keep listening to the story. The castle's balcony is magical. Pretty butterflies are resting there within the leaves of the plants. An elf appears and walks on the ground to watch them. He looks nice and cooperative when he starts to see that the sky is dark. Just before the rain starts and clouds thunder, the elf drags all the swings from the balcony to the room inside it. He prevents the wooden chairs and table from getting wet. As he sees the rain stops, he picks the brush and soaks all the water in it to clean the floor. The air is cooler and fresher than before. It is similar to the cotton pads that give a very pampering feeling and softness when touches the skin. You are feeling warm, and your skin is getting warmer as you go deeper and deeper in a relaxed manner and in deep sleep. Feel that warmth and softness spreading all over your forehead, eyes, under the eyes, nose, cheeks, ears, and flowing down to your neck, shoulders, chest, arms, and hands. Your tummy is relaxed and warm. Leg and thighs, even the toes, are warm and relaxed. This feeling is related to the softness that we feel when feathers flow on us, or sometimes the same as a cat's tail gliding that embarks a smile on our face. Everything in the castle is happy too. A colorful couch. I have chosen a very special story for you to enjoy. You will feel very relaxed to hear about a colorful couch. Feel the light and lovely brushing of a breeze on your hair and face. Imagine as if you are laid on the colorful couch in a terrace in front of the ocean. The waves are uttering a sound of relief when they come forward and hit the tree roots in the middle of the sand. You feel loved and blessed by nature while you try to sleep at night on your bed with your eyes closed. Experience the love right now. Close your eyes and let the minute dew-like drops sprinkled on your right eye with the air, and after a few seconds on your left eye. The dabs of dew on your eyes are felt extremely soft. Slowly, steadily, you feel that your right side of the face is relaxed, and then your left side of the face is relaxed too. The couch you are resting on is the same couch about which you are listening to a story. Make sure you have laid on this couch. Now get comfortable and keep your eyes closed. Imagine this terrace near the ocean from where the breeze comes around to touch you. Think about this colorful couch with dots, print, and silky soft fabric. This couch was brought by a man whose name was Prince. Prince was a small-town boy, and he bought this couch to sit and relax after he gets free from the whole day's work, study, and play. When the prince tries to sleep, he rests on this couch and appreciates the quality and beauty of this couch. This couch is very soothing, as if it has arms to give a hug and embrace a person to erase all the fatigue and absorb all tension. It was a bright, sunny day when one of the prince's friends came to meet him, and they decided to chat on the terrace. On this couch, the prince made so many happy memories. The memories are related to his friends, parents, and many other people he loves, and those who love him. This is very possible that the sitting couch speaks to the prince. He also feels sometimes that couch has eyes, hands to see how the prince feels, and to softly embrace. One day, when the prince was chatting with his friend in front of the couch, and his friend started sharing some miseries, the prince asks his friend to relax and sit down on this couch. The couch was looking fresh, bright, and lively. Even the prince's friend noticed that when he touched the couch, it was relaxing, and he felt restful. You can also feel the warmth of the couch that the prince's friend felt right now, wherever you are resting. Focus on how your body and skin is in relation to the bedding or floor and any place that you are lying on. Every area of your body might feel the same feeling. Get ready to hear the whistling of the tree leaves when air passes by. The waves that are constantly dancing with joy, and the surrounding soil that becomes more and more cooler and calmer on this earth. You can feel the couch is warm and comfy. The couch has hugged you and smooched your forehead and sway your hair. A smooth and lovely hand is tapping you on your neck and chest with the tips of the fingers. Enjoy this relaxing atmosphere with this couch like other people did who joined the prince at his home. His friend thankfully left the prince's home. The festival from where the prince took this colorful couch was full of crowds and hustle-bustle. The first look on this couch attracted the prince to touch this couch. The prince heard something near the couch. The couch was saying to the prince that there is no better place than myself. Try to hear like a prince, as if the bed is saying to you that you are in the best place at this moment to relax and sleep. You are perfect, courageous, and confident. Feel the same happiness that the prince received when he first tried to feel the colorful couch. Let me assure you that you are safe on this couch, and you are very brave to experience this interaction with it. You are going to have a good time whenever you come and sit here in the same place. Give this sitting couch respect and love, and it gives back. It has round brown feet, and the four corners are all very curved in its design. The back support is filled with extra layers of wool, and it is very fluffy, just like you have collected some wool balls to fill the back seat cushion on this couch. On the other times, it is felt that many colorful wool fibers are loosely filled in the back seat cushion of this couch. Try to feel your present moment similar to someone on the couch. You are free to smile, and this one smile for a few seconds makes you even more and more relaxed. Take a few deep breaths and think about the funniest thing that you have ever seen or heard. It can be a joke or a cartoon or a clown. You are aware of your happy moments, and you only remember good times when you try to sleep. This is the best thing about the colorful couch. It makes everyone happy and spreads smiles. You are safe on this couch, and you think only positively when you lay down to rest and relax on your bed. You are continuing to loosen your limbs, upper body, neck, face, and head. are ready to do better each day. You are feeling great relief because of the couch. Say thank you to the couch for holding you and loving you and caring for you like your parents and family members do. The Bubbles Room. In a faraway land, in the very hot summer's day, a chipmunk found a Bubbles Room. Let's snuggle up in your bed first. Try to relax tonight while you listen to this wonderful story. In the world where traveling is easily accessible, for a chipmunk, it is difficult, especially when there is flashing sun above his head that is blurring his senses. After walking a few steps at the end of a tiring day, the chipmunk entered into a corner of the desert where tents were placed and bubbles are blowing from one of those air-conditioned tents. You are getting more and more deeply relaxed, and your muscles are free of rigidity. Feel the moment of the chipmunk when finally he reached a soothing area under an air-conditioned room where he saw a bubble-making machine. Pay attention from where this blessing is entering into your sleeping and resting area. Likewise, the dedication of Chipmunk granted him the best place to relax. Use your power of imagination to create an environment around you within your mind similar to the Bubbles Room. As soon as the chipmunk saw the bubbles, he took a very deep breath, and for a moment he expressed his gratitude for this sudden appearance of relief. After some time, he noticed that the surrounding was very quiet. He breathed in and out again for a few seconds. He expanded his chest and confidently moved forward in the direction of the tent. Near the tent, chilly air was blowing and clouds gathered nearby on the sky. The sun was rising and the moon showed up. Stars are exceeding within the blue frame. It was very relaxing. Now, imagine a big bubble in your room. That bubble is slowly, steadily floating in the air freely and comes toward you. You are taking deep breaths continuously while you are imagining the soft and light bubble that can sway upon your blow. Consider that bubble coming near you when you inhale and take the air into your lungs to breathe. Your lungs are filled when the bubble is about to touch your cheek. You are emptying your lungs from the air while you exhale and the bubble goes slightly away, depending on how deep you breathe. You can pull back that bubble towards you or drag that far away using your breaths. The chipmunk first collides with a big, hollow, and shapeless bubble upon entering the tent. The bubble was floating, and the chipmunk blow on that bubble softly and gently tries to touch that bubble when it comes back near to him when he deeply inhaled. He took more and more deep breaths and started giggling as the bubble showed up a kind of dance movements in the direction of the chipmunk's breathing pattern. It was very joyful, and he closed his eyes when the bubble came very much closer, but it didn't blow. It bounced back up above in the air and started circulating the room with many other bubbles. There were many other bubbles flowing around that largest bubble in that room covered by the tent from the boundaries so that it can block the excessive heat from outside in the desert region. The sand in the tent is cold and soothing for the senses. The skin becomes very comfortable as the temperature dropped. The bubbles were blown inside. They were of different sizes, shapes, and dimensions. The colors were visually illusion-like for the eyes. As the bubbles moved, you could see blue and green, white, and sometimes a mix of these blends. They are natural colors that are produced when bubbles are blown. Imagine you are blowing the bubbles in the bubble room for the chipmunk. You feel happy, as if fish swim underwater and breathe in the world of their own. Fishes play with water in their own way. Water is a form of liquid, and bubbles are liquid too. The bubbles are blown in fish aquariums as well, from where the oxygen comes in and out. This time, you are exchanging oxygen with carbon dioxide from the environment. Whenever you breathe, this process continues. Chipmunks also breathe in the same manner. The bubbles are equally appealing for a number of creatures, including fish, chipmunk, and you. There is a heart of a child within everyone. Your heart is healthy, safe, and strong. You are able to enjoy every moment and each color in your moments of life. In the nighttime, you must observe a very special and different feeling within your heart. Your heart is calm, and pumping of the blood in your veins is effortless. Your heartbeat is regular, and functioning is smooth. The chipmunk was really very happy and cheerful. He also noticed how bubbles relaxed him and made him comfortable to lie down on the floor and get fascinated with the flying bubbles in a cold room where there was so much peace and quiet. He was in a large bubble room with a variety of bubbles, with a variety of colors that were constantly produced out of the bubble machine. It was so colorful for him, big and little, fast and slow, depending on the air that was supporting them. The bubbles came out and came out to help Chipmunk in sleeping. After a few minutes, the chipmunk was going into a deeply restful state of mind and body where he was no longer showed any movement. His posture was constant, but only the chest and tummy was moving up and down as he lay on his back. It was a unique experience. Chipmunk experienced a moment when he thought about swimming in the air like a bubble. The whole world for Chipmunk was supportive and friendly. He quickly dived into sleep, and everything in the bubble room continued to work within the same rhythms that were smooth and sounded like he is breathing in an underwater sand bed that looked like a cozy hole. The Skylight. Take a long, deep breath. Listen to the sound that is present around you. Feel the moment in which you are living. Feel what time is it. Now, be attentive to the story of a lamb who is tied to a pole in a farm that was covered with 4 walls, and the walls were high enough to block the outside view, but there was a space that sounded like a galaxy in which lots of planets are present. Space was a skylight. The skylight had replaced the roof wall completely. That served many purposes for the care and protection of the lamb. The lamb's health was good because of the skylight. The place where the lamb lived was full of green light, green plants, and green wall paints. One of the walls was covered with a wooden frame, diagonal layers, and pattern that was completely filled with natural and fresh plant leaves. That wall contained many holes to allow the fresh air in the room. Every morning, the sun rays filtered from those wall holes and from the clear, white, pointless glass of the skylight. The breathing was quite easier that way for the lamb. This lamb house was a very refreshing place for the peace of mind. Imagine walking in that place near the lamb. It is clean and full of grass and soil on the ground. It is like walking in a park, very relaxing and comfortable for the skin, body, muscles, senses, and your brain. Feel the fresh air that is reaching to your face, nose, lips, chin, neck, shoulders, chest, stomach, and legs. Even feel the air is comforting your eyes, forehead, hair, arms, hands, fingers, toes, and you are totally wrapped in the beauty of the freshness that is coming from the open wall holes and between the bunches of leaves that are settled on the wooden frame pattern. There were no trees, but lots of plants. It is a space that is beautiful and full of life. The plants also give colors to the room in the form of flowers and fruits. Each of the plants was a different kind of seed that is grown to serve a special purpose. You may feel the aroma of sweet leaves, fruits, pure soil, and wet soil after the rain, and sometimes a cool aroma that emerges when the garden is developed inside the room with those kinds of plants that don't need direct sunlight. The pots of the inside plants also deliver a very different smell, mixed with soil full of nutrients that supply food and water for the roots, stems, and the actual parts. For example, specific leaf or fruit and flower. During the daytime, there comes hundreds of honeybees to suck the nectar from them. They might get so many different flavors and drink their choice of juices out of them. They must all be tasty, having unique qualities, characteristics, and properties to maintain as gifted by nature. While you lie down on your back, I want you to think about the softness of the flower petals, their colors, the sweetness of the nectars and honey that the honeybee collects. Observe how different flowers have different colors and different sizes and shapes. Notice the differences in your imagination. Similarly, notice the similarities between the flowers. Feel the freshness of each of the flower and fruits they produce. You are an intelligent and beautiful human being. You are happy and enjoying the fun of the story at the moment. Right now, I wish to make you more and more relaxed. You are ready to feel deeply relaxed. You are at a very soothing and safe place. Imagine the silence of the lamb in that place. Look at the skylight glass and the view it offers from outside. The sky is clear and bright. The sky is inviting you to pay attention and relax your muscles. The lamb moves his neck in circles and tries to loosen the tension in the muscles of the upper body and face. On the other side, the sky looks like delivering the shades of gray and blue, with many glimpses of the stars. The stars give an effect of the magic show. Some stars appear and disappear after a few seconds, and they twinkle in their own perfect way. There is a little pond containing fresh water just below the skylight. The stars and sky are visible in the pond water below. All around the pond, there are grasses, and all within the boundary line, there were flowers. They are related to each other. The shine of the stars in the sky reflects in the pond water. Imagine that you are present under the skylight and you look up. As you look up, the view of transforming light from skylight to pond and pond to skylight is smooth. It is very fine that the light blue natural light from the sky and pale green light from the skylight room are connected with each other in some way. The water is constantly glittering, and the shine of the light with water combined to pose the images of the waves on the side walls. There are also some fishes in the pond. They are black, silver, orange, and gold in color. They have big round eyes and a pointed face. Listen to the rippling of the pond water with the passage of wind. On top of the water layer, fishes are flapping. Their bodies are shown on the surface, and their fins are delicately moving back and forth. All night long, they wander like travelers in their pond. You can hear their movements and sense the turning of shapes as you feel the splashing when they dive deep and come out a bit. Let them play in their little safe and comfortable world. They feel loved as well by the skylight that shelters them near a lamb. The lamb stands and sits, eats and lives, breathes and becomes fluffier, softer, and warmer. The whistling of rain. Lie down in a comfortable place, in a comfortable position. We are going to listen to a story about a rainy day. The rainy day starts with sunrise. The raindrops are silver and white like snow. The drops make bubbles when some of them are larger in size than the tiny regular ones. The drops glitter when the light throws on them, including the sunlight and car lights. They seem really pretty and feel very calming when they hit the ground in full speed after thundering. During the rain, air flows like the curtains. The power of weightless and invisible element comes to life, mixed with the pressure and beauty of rain. Use your 5 senses one by one while imagining the rain scenes of the streets, gardens, and balconies. How does it feel when the rain is visibly cool for the eyes, like we feel cool by seeing blue and green hues that are called cool colors due to their quality of adding a relaxing effect on human perception and life? How do you see rain in the form of showers? How do you feel rain when it drops on the pavements, on the cars, and on the street lamps and lights? There are so many scenes to imagine raining. The drops look like transparent pancakes, sometimes rejoicing and sometimes plain and neutral. With your eyes, you find them good to see it. From the first impression to the last drop, the rain seems like someone who loves you is smiling. The rain seems similar to the curtains through which you can see easily, and the rain seems like you are wet with the soft and tiny bubbles of flower petals. The rain on the streets looks like an extra covering sheet that cleans all the dirt in just one wipe. Now, imagine the sounds that are produced by the rain. Sometimes it sounds like whistles, the whistles of a sweet singing bird, and some other times they sound like the whistles from your favorite friend. On some days, the raindrops are hitting something solid, like the plastic rooftop shelter, with a bang. And sometimes the drops hit with a slow tap that is barely heard. The sounds of raindrops may play light, relaxing music. Simply imagine and notice for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. You are doing it great with your sense of hearing. Have you ever come across a car and listened to the voice of rain? The rain speaks a lot to those who hear the drops. The rain on your hair feels comfortable. The rain on your face and neck is smooth and lovely, like a smooch. The rain on your shoulder and chest feel like hugging. Feel this rain on your abdomen and your hands. Feel that the raindrops are cold and they are passing down from your arms in your hands. Grab the tiny droplets in your little hands and push them as if you are pressing a soft pumping handle. Feel like you are pressing small balloons and feel like you are pressing them like small softballs. Hold them for a few more seconds and imagine the beauty of your muscle tension release as you open your hands. Let the raindrops to drop on your legs, knees, ankles, feet, and toes. Spread your fingers to play with them. As you are paying closer attention to the scenes of raindrops in a garden, you focus that everything in the garden becomes more and more attractive. The rain is felt by all living organisms, the animals, pets, birds, insects. Every creature walks, runs, jumps, flies over the water, and crawls. This is an act of joy and pleasure. Recall when the last time you put your feet on something wet. The clap of the water splash sound as crippling, similar to what you listen to when you roll a paper with your hands. The birds dig and dip their beaks in the rainwater to drink, to wash, and to feel the deep, happy feelings that you feel too. Now take your blanket all over your body or a simple covering sheet to wrap around you to the neck. You are feeling lucky right now because rain in your imagination is sharing the bundle of drops with you. They have touched your cheeks, your nose, and your forehead. Notice how your face is satisfied and relaxed. Let yourself relax as much as you can feel. You are getting calm, deeper and deeper. Peace is resolving around your whole body. You can smell the rain and drops. You can smell when the rain mixes with soil and sand and dust. The more you hear the drops, the better you breathe, and the better you continue to feel. The birds open their mouths and taste the rain. They absorb the drops in their feathers and spread their arms to welcome. They see the blessings coming down in this form and hear the rushing of drops. They can feel the rain as well, and some of them smell the rainy environment too. You are comfortably resting on your bed, and your senses are comfortable too. All the living organisms are taking advantage of rainy weather in different ways. Now, smell the rain and imagine how the raindrops cover every bit of the plants, leaves, and grass. The huge trees are clear and clean, that shadows the earth even more softly, politely, and humanely. You are one of the gentle, kind, and compassionate and friendly human beings. You must be completely involved with the raindrops and the soothing air that flows when the rain joins it. The sky is clean and whistling is going on. The air is blowing and freshness is coming in near every living organism In the same loving manner, the rain is acting like nature's lap. You can stay under the influence every time you find a rainy day.